Alright guys, Coach JBK here with you for the MTGNoob in this cube draft, and round one is kicking off here. Let's see what we've got. We will be on the play. Lot of land. Okay. Yeah, we won't mulligan. Just throw down our planes here. Play out our augury adept. Maybe cut some land out of our deck with the glacier. Alright, opponent's running Delver, which might be effective. Okay. Run out our blue. Hopefully not going to be taking a 3-2 beating from the sky for super long. Let's see what our opponent does here. Does he get the flip on turn one? That'd be so sweet for him. And so unsweet for us. Nope. Not yet, sir. Not yet. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have some kind of wonky counterspell, but it's certainly possible. Okay, that's a good card. Let's go ahead and play out our Augury Adept. And hopefully he doesn't get countered. It might. Okay, even if our opponent does flip here, we can cast Skin Render next turn, which is pretty sweet. Or we can cast him to clear if we need to. There are a good many white cards that roll around that give you allow you to kill an attacker, so okay, that's gonna work. Not swinging. Okay, let's see here. I think we will go ahead and just skin rend his. I was hoping for a better play here, but we don't have it. So we'll just get rid of his Delver, unless he pulls it back to his hand, I guess. No play here. That was pretty much a perfect play for him, as we couldn't target it. Big wall. Big wall with card draw. That's pretty sweet. I'm liking it. Opponent should swing in here. I don't know whether he does or not. Okay, so here we'll just swing in too. Got the counter spell in hand. What's he got? Got something cool to kill our auger. Yeah, we'll go ahead and counterspell that. And draw our card out at least. Opponent liked that play. Okay. And we really don't have another play. We're not looking to exile guys from our graveyard quite yet, so. Ooh, opponent gonna take another turn. It's gonna be a good turn too. As we're all tapped out and cannot block anyway. Not too sure these two cards work well together, since we're pulling with one and wanting others to be in there with the other. This pro-black card works really well against us. O-ring, what? Huh, okay. It's a good turn already. Okay, just waiting for our opponent to O-ring our adept here. Come on, buddy. O-ring it. O-ring that thing. Alright, the O-ring happened. That just happened. Alright. Opponent moving kinda slow. I don't know. Maybe he's playing in another game. But we're not. Our total undivided attention is focused on this game. How dare someone not focus on this game? Oh. Alright, opponent's computer froze there, apparently. Opponent skipped his attack phase. And it's our opponent's turn again. Pretty cool. Gotta love it. Can also expect him to have some bounce or something. Poor guy. He's obviously struggling here. Alright, so he plays a plains. He's going to get something big out now, I would suppose. Alright, Venser. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen old Venser. That's cool. He's got some card draw going on. I like it. So he's going to bounce his wall and draw a card. It's good times. Or he can bounce his O-ring, which is pretty sweet. Opponent does swing in or doesn't swing in. Does not. I mean, let's think we've got something. I don't know what we could have. I do know if Venser gets up to his ultimate, we're in serious trouble. So, geez. Opponent sacks a creature, huh? Alright, we'll play out the Glacier this turn. Just kind of hang back. Wouldn't really mind doing a Living Death if we're gonna have serious trouble with Venser. As we've got some, maybe the correct move there was to just Living Death. Cloudgilt Ranger. So our next turn is to Living Death here. And he's going to pump the Ranger. So the good thing for us, though, is that he really doesn't have that much power on the board. It's going to take him another turn to work that out. Go, Cloudgilt Ranger. We cannot, sir. And of course he's going to pull. I think we might have a play here, though. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet combo there. Very nice. Alright, so we rip our swamp. Gonna go ahead and just Living Death here. Unless he's got a counter, which he may. Let's see what he wants to do. Probably should have wiped the board. I don't know. If we'd have wiped it last turn, would have been dead from the Ranger, so I'm kind of okay with that. Let's go ahead and just pull. We'll pull a land out. Yeah, he saw that though. He knew that we had that in our hand. Yeah. Still in horrendous bad trouble, as he can just exile permanents off of us consistently here. But if he's drawing land, he's going to be in trouble. His emblem is going to be disgusting, so maybe he wants to just pop it. Okay. I'd be holding that if I were him, but I guess he won't. Not going to attack with the Delver, huh? And also didn't use his Venser? I don't know what he's doing. Okay, well, we, friends, are going to lay down the Battlesphere. The Mia Battlesphere. Unless he's got a counter, and he might, and that's fine. He can bump his O-ring and grab it, which is cool too. Oh, he's going to counter it. Okay, not a lot we can do there. But just kind of sit here. Sweet counterspell there. Absorb, that's nice. See if he finally gets his Delver running. You can pull this Mirror Battlesphere out. Several times. Alright, so we got Grimgrin. Let's see, can we kick? Go ahead and kick the Gatekeeper. Once he counters it, I guess. Sack that out, sir. And don't really want him to counter that. Let's go ahead and pull our Battlesphere out. And he probably just, well, I don't know. Pretty good turn there. See what happens. Our opponent's running kind of low on time here. He's maybe having computer issues when. Okay. He's going to grab that out. It's pretty sweet. Very sweet, really. Can exile our stuff. He's at 1, so I guess he's popping Venser here. And he can exile 2 things if he's got two cards. Yeah. Okay. Alright. You got it. Not what we wanted to see. Okay, well, let's see here. We'll go ahead and swing in. We do need to get rid of Venser. We'll attack him with 2. Make sure we get him out of there. He's out of there. Alright, should we play out Grimgran? Yeah, we will. Then should we just put, tempted to just put some power on the board, but not going to. We're just going to pull another swamp out. Try and cull. Alright, so the emblem is trouble. Can't destroy the emblem. I never played against that emblem before, actually. Little coffee. Oh, nice. Day of Judgment in his hand. That's sweet. Okay, what's he gonna do? Get rid of our planes. Yeah, that's perfect. Not a lot we can do there. Just gonna sit here. I think we are gonna eventually have this gaunt time. Alright, so play out our Rager. Yes. Draw a card. Yeah, that totally works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if our opponent doesn't have a spell, probably in trouble here. At least it'll help us with our card draw. He may eventually mill us out as a result, but I'm not that concerned about it. Maybe we can overrun him here. Oh yes. Sweet. Okay, so Snapcatcher Mage gets us back. It'll give him back too much. He got a 1-drop creature. Legendary Hound. That's sweet. So sweet. And I equip him up, baby. Alright, so that's trouble. What are we going to pull out of here? With our Snapcaster Mage. Opponent needs to hit some daggum land. Okay. If we do want to try to play out, hope he's going to hit a land or two in here. And tap him down. Can we pull out? I guess we would pull out Grimgran, but Well, no, can't pull him out. We can Snapcaster Mage Counterspell though, which is pretty sweet, so all for that. I think that's what we need to do. But we'll do that when he's actually got something to do, which is not this turn. Okay, throw down our Glacier. And swing! That's in there. Yeah, that's what we just need to do. Just counter his next spell instead of pulling out Grim Grin with the Burial Rites. Alright, let's see this. The emblem is Dream Halls. Oh, if we counter that, we still get exiled. Pay the mana cost for a spell. Okay, we're okay with that. It's not really anything serious here. Alright, so we got our rat wizard on board. And we'll throw the... Nah, we're just gonna straight up cast it. The short fang. Not real big on that. So gonna go ahead and Snapcaster. And we'll go ahead and cast that out. Does it stinking work? So our dude gets in. Yeah, there we go. Dang. He has drawn spells consecutively over and over. So I don't really know what to say about that. And I guess he can swing in here if he wants to. Now if we agony warp him, we still can't kill him. So we're just gonna take this. And we'll try and pull another land out for us. Swamp's fine. Okay. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Target player loses X life. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we got him. So, good heavens. Okay. No. Yeah. Um. Cancel. Dude, that is crazy. Yeah, we'll do this. Player, creature. 1, 2. Okay. See if this just stinking works. Jeez. It's like 8 options. I was a little bit confused there on that. Alright, I knew what I wanted to do. I just didn't know really how to make it occur. Alright, so he's running a lot of white, so we could definitely add the death mark in. Would be cool. Would be cool to be able to counterspell just a little bit better. Let's see, what do we want to take out? Pro green and blue. I think all these cards work pretty well. Maybe the mannequin doesn't make it in. Yeah, I think I like that pretty well. So, let's see what we got. Kind of a plotting game one. No more. Hopefully we'll pull into some swamps here. No, a battle sphere, huh? Alright. Don't really want to be using force of will here yet, because I don't want to have to exile my snapcaster. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. Hopefully we'll draw into some swamps here. Yeah, I'm okay with Agony Warp. Doesn't mean I won't discard it. Okay. Yeah, we'll just Agony Warp him on down. Yeah, backwards. So be it. Alright, not too cool here. Don't really have a lot to do. At least he can attack with this wall, I guess, is what we're looking at. Probably also looking at getting essence scattered. Okay, if I'm gonna play that junk out. Tap tap taparoo for a swamp and fix this problem. Opponent having a little bit of land issue here. Go ahead and search this out for a Swizzomp. we draw a swamp, that would be so sweet, but we haven't yet. Force of Will's so sweet. Just wish it wasn't our Snapcaster that we run into. Yeah, I don't really want that thing out, but two creature gods. Well, okay, he's gonna have just a legion of dudes, so we're just gonna exile. Such a sweet card. I just don't want that thing to occur. It gives him a lot of little dudes. I'm not cool with that. Jeez. Alright, 6. Need to get somebody on the field. Should have actually played the Glacier there. That was just a play mistake. So we're just going to wait it out here. Opponent is not having land troubles any longer. Dang. Alright, we'll play out the sphere and just let him counter it here if he chooses to do so. And he does. And we'll go ahead and rip that counterspell out of his hand and put our battle sphere into the graveyard. Here. Throw this down. Fast turn. Kind of clunky. Our opponent's going to run out of time here, it looks like. I do like his deck. It's pretty sweet. Oh, wow. Yeah, that gives him way too much, though, so... we need a swamp. Maybe he counters this, too. I don't know. It's good that he does have the lions out, and I know he's got some other low-cost dudes. Counter that, too. Okay, we're really kind of cool with that. Yeah. I think our opponent, what kind of values he get out of that? Let's see. Swing in for 3. That's in there. That's not bad. Alright, shall we cast our Gatekeeper out? Make him sack somebody? I think we just play out our Bloodgift Demon. Yeah, we're just gonna play out our Bloodgift Demon. Make him deal with that. Unless he's got a counter. Which you may. Oh wow. Yes he does. Okay. Alright, so 6, huh? Well, I can't pay 6. I'll tap out all of my lands. Just because I want to. Okay. Yeah, it's actually working out okay. The more we put in the graveyard, the better we get here. Okay. Halfway decent. But yeah, I like having that too. Alright, so we'll play our Glacier out. Have our counterspell in hand. Go ahead and roll this sucker out. I forgot he's got... Dang, that was stupid. Okay. These guys are beasts, man. We'll make him sack one next turn, though. This legendary hound. Okay. Sweet. And we don't kill him because we are idiots and forgot about the enchantments. Okay. So we're okay passing turn on that. Then just waiting to see what he wants to do. See if he gets a reveal. We know he wants to play at least this little lion dude. So you got a Cloud Goat Ranger or something? Yeah, we're gonna counterspell that junk. We will draw a card and lose a life. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so let's just swing in. Okay. Yeah, we'll tap a few mirror. Okay. Whew. 5. Let's see. We'll go ahead and throw down our massive flyer. Cast Forbidden Alchemy. Grab this. Everybody else goes in the graveyard. We'll grab a plains, because that's how we're cool. And we don't want to draw it next turn. That worked out super well that time. Opponent's running low on time. I don't know why he didn't play this last turn. I guess he was just kind of stunned by the counterspell on Day of Judgment. What are you going to do, you know? Sure, we'll draw a card. And we'll go ahead and just swing in with these two guys. And we'll tap out on Mia. See if he's got some kind of a cool. He's probably got a condemn or something. pull his counterspell out of him now. And if he's got a counterspell here, I just don't know what to say. We'll go ahead and kill this thing. Alright, telling good game. Well, he's gone. Okay, so cube match 1 is over. Took a long time, but the deck worked relatively well. We're all just learning. Opponent maybe made some play mistakes. The Venser was really the X factor in game 1, but somehow we got around it. Not sure how, but maybe you guys can look at that and see ways for me to improve. Realize, of course, that we don't know what we're doing really, so cut us a little slack, or at least I don't, as far as cube goes. So that's round 1. We're obviously still waiting, which is pretty impressive, on another one. And I will check you out in round 2. This is the coach for the noob. Please subscribe.